Boortz is a loathsome talk show host in Atlanta. He's been spewing bigotry and hate for decades. The conservatives down there, of course, like him for that. He says what they're thinking but can't say out loud. This time around, he has gone way overboard. We've covered him before, and he said outrageous and ridiculous things, and the incredible insults he had against the Hurricane Katrina victims, etc. But get a load of this. Let's listen.
This city harbors an urban culture of violence. And I want you to look around. You drive into the city, the railroad overpasses on the downtown connector, covered with graffiti. And that is just an advertisement to everybody coming into this town that we really don't give a damn about those who would screw up our quality of life around here. Welcome to Atlanta. Here's some of our finest graffiti from some of our finest urban thugs and their little gang signs. And we got too damn many urban thugs, ruining the quality of life for everybody. And I'll tell you what it's going to take. You people, you need to have a gun. You need to have training. You need to know how to use that gun. You need to get a permit to carry that gun. And you do, in fact, need to carry that gun. And we need to see some dead thugs littering the landscape in Atlanta. We need to see the next guy that tries to carjack you shot dead right where he stands. We need more dead thugs in this city. And let their mamas say, he was a good boy. He just fell in with a good crowd, and then lock her ass up.
All right, well, he screwed up by actually letting us know exactly what he thinks. And now, will they take him off the air? Who knows? He's been saying crap like this for decades, and they keep paying him to say this, right? So, first of all, the music underneath him. Why? In radio, as you go to break, they play music. Sometimes they play it because you're running out of time. Sometimes, with guys like this, they might be playing it because they're like, oh, we got to get this guy off the air. He's about to say something really stupid. So that music keeps getting louder and louder, and he ain't paying any attention to it. Now, he said stuff like this before in terms of you need to have a gun, you need to have the gun permit, you need to know how to use the gun. Now, that was all clear enough innuendo. But this time, he went from innuendo to, okay, let me just tell you, shoot them dead. Now, who is he referring to? Just criminals? No. He used, first of all, the code word. Some of you might apparently don't know this. In the Herman Cain video I saw in the comments on YouTube, people saying, well, urban doesn't mean anything. No, you're wrong. Urban means black. There's no question about it. You could look into it. You could read about it. Urban is barely a code word for black. It just simply means black, okay? Urban used to mean city. Now that's what they refer. For example, black radio is called urban radio, okay? That is a classification in radio, right? So when he says urban thugs, that's who he's referring to. If it wasn't clear enough, he said urban thugs, yo. Gee, I wonder who he was referring to. So he's telling you to go shoot black people in the streets and kill them. Why? Because black people are violent. Do you get the irony? So, by the way, how about crime? Crime must be out of control in Atlanta. I mean, that's why he's worked up. You can't blame him, right? I mean, because, he feels besieged, right? No. Crime is way down in Atlanta. In 2007, it was about a third higher than it was in 2009. So that's the latest numbers that we have on Atlanta. So in that 2-year period, crime went way down, at least by a third. And then that's the violent crime rate. When you look at the motor vehicle theft rate, the carjackings, also down by a third. So what happened? I thought crime was rampant. It's an excuse. He doesn't give a damn about the crime. He just doesn't like black people, and he wants you to use your gun against them. This is as bad as it gets. If you don't fire this guy, well, what are you saying? I guess you're saying, yeah, we want our talk show hosts to go out there and tell people to murder other people, specifically black people.